God, are we fans of the Lucius skin? 1906, June 6th. Tonight when the light can cast dark shadows, when the storm rages most furiously, an infant is to be born. Nothing about this was coincidental. It is just as the premonitions tell, just as I prepared. As far as I can remember, everything in my life happened for this one event. All the studies of tomes and grimoires, gravings and mad prophets, all the careful planning, manipulations and effort, all will bear their fruits by the uttering of the ancient pact. The ceremony concludes with blood spill, a gesture devoting my bloodline to the liberation of the dragon, a cheap barter for infinite knowledge and domination over creation. On this night, its living essence casts itself on Earth, seeking out a vessel for itself. The formless being will know to follow the invisible sigil I have planned. It will devour the fledgling soul, then bind itself with the flesh and bones of the emptied body, thus forming a changeling whose true identity only I will know. My part doesn't end here, but until he unravels his potential, his parents will give him nourishment, a home, an upbringing, and a name fitting to his identity. Lucius. So great. Oh yes, yeah. Let's keep it in English. Play 1. Audio. So we have like the arrows to toggle inventory is E, use a space, flashlight is F. Then we have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Combustion, memory erase, and journal map targeting. And controller inputs if we wanted to use a controller. We can leave it at that for now. The CRT... Opaque night? Transparent actually looks good. That looks good, we find. Yeah, smooth is actually good. Okay, welcome to a playthrough of Lucius Demake. I'm excited. Charles, happy birthday, son. Okay, did you see that, Dad? They grow fast when you can remember 6 like it was yesterday. Time to blow out the candles. Remember to make a wish, honey. Very good. That's my boy. Alright, could you please clean up? Lucius help you with the dishes and even play with his new toys. That no later than 10. Yes, ma'am. Oh, this is so cool. We love the game. Old as hell. Almost 10 o'clock, get ready for bed. So... Who are you? Lucifer. Pick up the padlock from the table by pressing space. Can we, like... Can we set the text speed somehow? It would be nice if you could set the text speed. With the metal padlock. Bread basket full of bread. Stove. We know everything, like we played the first game many times, we like it. I'm gonna keep getting under my feet the longer this will take me. Item has been used correctly. And now we killed her! Haha! Our first kill! Ooh. Ah, these games are so fun. I put the pieces together. This all started years back with the arrival of a new life. Downton Manor was a place filled with darkness, and there were outward ambitions and hidden histories in that house. I tried to help. I should not have become so involved. But how these things unfold when we are thrust onto the scene, I can't account for at all. For my part in these events, I waive responsibility. But it's there. It's a mark. Mark I should have noticed. At its source, at the center of it all, was the boy. MacGuffin. So here we are with Lucifer. Found batteries, a flashlight. Right, we have to... like that. Now, Lucius, you need to do a little something. It's important that you are not caught. In the kitchen, you left the lock on the freezer door. You will need to get the padlock, Lucius, and hide it where nobody can find it. Otherwise, they will discover you. And believe me, you wouldn't want that to happen. Go now, get the padlock, before the adults wake up. Like, we like this transparency here. Right. I haven't played the first game in a bit, so it might take a moment for us to figure out, but... the kitchen is here. Detective MacGuffin, what do we got here? It looks like a cardiac arrest, sir. The woman collapsed in the walk-in freezer. This was probably caused by the sudden change of temperature. She was in her mid-50s. typical of women her age. Did you talk with the owner of the house? No, sir. They are waiting for you in the kitchen. How can something like this happen, detective? Was it a seizure of some kind? We'll look into it, but it looks like a case of, misadventure. I'd ask you to stay clear of the kitchen, keep stuff away, we'll clear up. Just relax and focus on getting life back to normal. Staff. Thanks, detective. We'll try our best. Hi, Jean. Thanks goodness you're here. Things are a mess. This could have real negative repercussions in an election year. The private matter and an unfortunate accident. The press will keep out of it. I've seen to that. I could always count on you, Jean. Make yourself at home while I tidy up some papers. Just ring for Alistair if you need anything. Take all the time you need. Ah, now we get to kill Jean. Oh, sorry, we had the mic muted. Journal update. Oh, right. Oh yeah, we have to do it like that. Yeah, right. And now we use the matches. Yes. Gene killed. What can I say, Mr. Wagner? This is a real unfortunate series of events, quite uncanny. He was my campaign manager and a friend of the family for many years. I'd be lost without him. I know this must be a difficult time for you, but we really must do an investigation here. I need to speak to your handyman about the gas leak. This shouldn't have happened. Telekinesis tutorial. Hello, Lucius. Here we are again. You have been doing very well, haven't you? My, you make me proud. But I must teach you some of the more, let us say, subtle arts which you can use. You can train your mind to move objects at your will. Here, let me show you how. You will automatically target the closest item to you. If you want to manually choose the target, you can cycle through them using tab. To either interact with the target or levitate it, hold 1. That's unfortunately one of the buttons for the gestures. Now you know what to do, my son. You must continue with your mission and bring me souls. Be careful, but show no mercy. I had a feeling there was something weird going on in that house. Couldn't quite yet put the pieces together, so I took a step back for a while, let it brew. After a few weeks, the call came in, just when things were getting back to normal. There had been another accident in that godforsaken house. It happened on a rainy day. I think it was Tuesday. The janitor, who was known to be quite the drinker, was fixing a bathroom in the lower west wing. We will try to get all achievements for this as well. We know what's how. It's easy to know what to do. Oh, whoops. Wrong door. Yeah, let him come to the piano. Come to the piano. Oh right, we have to write something on the... We have to write something on his, Right, we had to write that fix the piano. Oh, we read that out loud and we're at the microphone muted again. Sorry. We didn't notice. It's twice my style. What's so special about cutting up pigs? Oh yeah, now we killed that guy, yeah. With the panty collectors. Multi should like this one here because that's the style that he likes of games. Like retro stuff. This is not retro, it came out like after the first game. But it's styled in that, since we know the normal game, we know what to do here. Oh, whoops. Oh bugger, if I not managed to do that. We know where the wine cellar is. Oh bugger. Thank you, Lucius. Our favorite death is the gardener. Absolutely. Or is it the butcher? Butcher and gardener are like... You get presents if you do stuff, so let's go upstairs and get our present. Oh, oops. Oh, oops. what do we do now? We don't know why we can't do that. Huh? Janitor was changing lamps earlier. Where do we find the lamps again? Don't remember where they were. Do we have... Oh. Oh, we have the light bulb. Thanks. We're going lefty loosey. Ah, yeah. So we... There you go. Hey, what the... Now he slips. We switch the machine on. This is so good. The situation is ridiculous, Mr. Wagner, and I'm holding off the Bureau from launching an inquiry. Posting a deputy at your house is more for your own protection. I wish I could explain these as more than accidents, but I can't think of a motive. I can't imagine how anyone could have got away with this. Get to the bottom of it. Just consider this house on lockdown until something comes up. It wasn't a pretty sight. Head sawn in half and blood everywhere. Freak accidents were keeping me up at night. 4 deaths in 4 months. All apparent accidents, but I had my doubts. I still had no clear suspects. No motives. No way to even start an investigation. At this point, I was only sure about one thing. It was not going to end here. I was right about that. Another month went by when we got the call to go back to the house. But this time, it was different. This time, it was murder. Eat healthy day. No, we have to go to the kitchen. Why are we doing this? Ah, what? No! What am I meant to do? Already know what to do, so... Oh no, we don't need the strange poison, we need the rat poison. Which we get from our friend, the butler slash barkeeper. Pressure Lucius as poison and highly lethal. yeah, we just do. Okay. We thought there was an event trigger or something. Oh shit, 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 yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got busted, yeah. It. Oh, no, no, we didn't mean to run into... Didn't mean to run in... Oh, whoops, there. We did it. Da 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 da. This game is more graphical than the original. Mind control tutorial. Ah, my boy, such prodigious results. I'm thoroughly impressed with you. Listen, I have something else to teach you. You have the ability deep inside you to look into people's minds and tell them what to do. Let's unlock this ability together. Now, follow my instructions. Target the victim first and press 2. Then do the same for the target object that you want the victim to interact with. Ah, okay. Very good. Now to continue your journey, Lucius. With your new skills, you should avoid detection and reap more souls for me. This is a clear case of poisoning, and I need to interview everyone in the house again. Who prepares the food around here now? I think it was Jovita, but I can't imagine she would be capable of something like this. Oh my god, why is this happening? For me to decide who's capable of what, Mr. Wagner. Would you consider vacating the house for a couple of weeks until things calm down? Can't possibly do that, Mr. McGuffin. It's our home, we want to set things right. The autopsy showed that she was poisoned. After questioning everyone in the house, it seemed nearly all of them had some reason to dislike her. Jovita, the Latina maid, was the one who brought the food to her. But this wasn't enough to press charges. I had no evidence of tampering. Christmas was just around the corner, and I got an invite from Mr. Wagner to join them for dinner. I had my doubts about sharing a table with a possible murderer, but I had to know more. But before I had any chance to snoop around, something else happened. No witnesses, no evidence. Something that happened only on some very specific circumstances. Right weather, right spot, and the right time. As someone would say, where's the satisfying sound of one's impalement? I know we have had our difficulties this year, but don't let that ruin our Christmas. As a family, we have each other. We should remember our friends and our faithful employees we have lost, and the ones you will still lose. I'm not sure how you expect to win another term in the Senate with speeches like that. Dad. Alistair, could you bring another bottle of Burgundy, please? And on your way, could you turn on the Christmas lights? Certainly, sir. Holiday slip. Oops. And an empty water bottle. What funny things could one do with that? And it's cold outside. Imagine someone would slip and fall. Dangerous times. It's hard time for some concerns about your son's development. The lady of the house losing it. Let's keep trying. What's the food? Todo bien? If he has been perfect. That's supposed to be. I believe Agnes is going to that we'll endure if we stick together. Yeah, his brother is banging one of the maids. Let's impale him. This is so cute, this game. Mr. Wagner, this is Wayne Preston from the Herald. I wonder if I could ask you some questions about the recent deaths at Downton Manor. The private line, how did you get this number? 5 deaths within a few months is quite a sensational story, Mr. Wagner. The public needs to know. This is Senator Charles Wagner. Please put me through to Detective McGuffin. Press are closing in on this, Mr. McGuffin. I have an election coming up and I can't let this get out of control. I sympathize with you, Mr. Wagner. These journalist types are like vultures around every sad case I get. They just love tragedies. But what can we do? It's a free country. I need to keep this out of the papers, Mr. McGuffin. We've had a run of bad luck. It's as simple as that. The stakes are high and I'm under a lot of pressure to clear this up. The pressure's on both of us. Your mess is making the precinct look like a joke and my superiors are not going to take it lightly. Yeah, well, you won't know the half of it unless you get this wrapped up. Is that a threat, Mr. Wagner? It's not something you want to find out. A couple of phone calls can do wonders. Detective McGuffin, a word with you, please. How did you get in here? You're working the case here at Wagner Estate. I'd like to ask a few questions about the series of unusual deaths that have occurred over the last few months. Now listen to me. Leave those people alone. They've had some bad luck is all. They're nice people and they need space to get over the losses, okay? If I find you anywhere near this house again, I'll run you in. Got it? I was almost ready to bring in the Latina maid. I was planning on searching her room hoping to find a bottle of rat poison or a padlock. But suddenly it was too late. Seems that Tom Wagner, brother of Charles, had an affair with 2 of the maids. 2 of them. I guess one of them found out and wasn't happy. Yeah, right. He banged both and yeah, can't really figure out what they saw in that guy. I mean, he was mooching from his brother and doing God knows what in his dirty little film room. When we searched that room, it was a sick pervert's nest. I mean, they had a kid in that house. Little did I know about this kid. Fatal affair. now we need a photo camera. Do we already have the camera? I don't think so, right? Doesn't look like it now. Here's the camera. Alright, do we have to combine that? The original, we don't think you do. I don't think so. What a noise. So now we just need to wait until she finds the picture, we think. In the blink. Do we now have to wait until she comes? Oh, right, we do have to place the lock, right? Okay, we got the achievement, take 20 pictures. Hide the photo and she'll plant some evidence to blame her for the other deaths. Okay. We tried that, but we weren't allowed to. At least we think so. And the padlock, right? What? Oh my god, how can he do this to me? Oh, that was sudden. It was hard to find. It seems we found an obvious culprit in Mrs. Jovita Munoz. The missing padlock from the cooler, the rat poison, it almost seems too perfect. Why are you telling me this? It's not like we're close or anything? Well, we have a motive too. Pictures of you and Susan Myers and how should we put it delicately? In flagrante delicto, it seems your involvements with the staff are a little too tangled. What? I knew nothing about this. She did all this because I had a fling with Susan? Oh my god, what have I done? Tom hasn't done anything. His indiscretions might have led to this, but he would have never put them up to it. There's no reason for it. Look, this whole thing is a freaking mess and I'm trying to put a cap on it. So both of you listen good. Jovita was stealing from the house. She poisoned Agnes because she was onto her. We'll ignore all the indiscretions in the report for the sake of your family. Whatever it takes, detective. I want to put this all behind us. I'll straighten Tom out, but I don't think I'll be able to save my campaign at this point. The press will have a field day. Well, there's nothing I can do about that, Mr. Wagner, but they won't get a story from me. I'm just trying to make a living. Finally managed to close the case, or so I thought. Looks like she had been behind every desk so far in the house. Except the butler. Kept bothering me. Could that really be an accident? Every path we took on that case left me uneasy. Then, right on time, a month later, it happened again. It looked like another suicide. It might have been me who pushed him over the edge. And for that, I am ashamed. I feel shame for our deeds. What was his room? Was that here or on the other side? Yeah. Now I killed the brother. You did this, you little shit. You did it, all of it. Come, it's me, Charles. Please open the door. Oh shit, no, not the snow! Not the snow! Demake is so cute, we love it. We needed this after that. Mr. Wagner, I'm at a loss for words. You came to your own conclusions, Detective. Our family's suffering a great shame now. I have little hope after this. I want you and your man out of this house by nightfall. There's nothing more for you here. We'll take care of our own problems from now on. Again, I'm really sorry for your loss. I'll say a prayer for you and your family, Mr. Wagner. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been, oh, I don't know, a long time since my last confession. compassion. As a family, their homes befallen by calamities I can't explain. I've been trying to help, but I may have involved myself too far. I've been having nightmares, terrible scenes playing through my head, and this family, they are the players. Sounds to me like this family needs help, my son. Sounds to me like the church should intervene. Now we get memory erased. Oh, is that now where we kill the gardener? Oh, it's such a good kill. Hello, Lucius. You are doing very well. But I do tire of these menial offerings. Maids, butlers, accountants, drunks. Don't you think it's time to up the stakes? Maybe make this a little more personal. There are some sneaky snakes in your fold, Lucius. You need to weed them out of the grass. That's your hint who it is. Let me show you something else you can do to help on your journey. You have the ability to make people forget things. This can be very useful. Target the person whose mind you want to erase. Then press 3. What skill and promise you display. The higher the stakes, my son, the more power can be derived from the sacrifice. Look closer to your fold, Lucius. Do me proud. Grass is always red on this side. Mm-hmm. Oh, this one we like so much. The others are cool too, of course. The butcher for sure. We know what to do already. We read the journal in the original, so... The stone. Place it here. Let him run over it with his lawnmower. Oh, Dios mio! What happened? Son of a... Where did this rock come from? I bet I can fix this. So now we... Wait, what? This might be my chance. Okay, yeah. What the? Now we need to erase his memory. Now we make him, like, put his face into the lawnmower. Hi, cutie. Combustion tutorial. How are you doing? Ah, Lucius, what wonderfully gruesome offerings you have given to me. Now we must go on to the march. We must continue with no looking back. There are those sniffing about, Lucius, they suspect. You must be on your guard. But now it is time to teach you the greater skills so that you can protect yourself if the need arises. You like to light fires, Lucius? Your daddy tells you not to play with matches, but I can show you a better way. Target your victim first, then press 4 and launch a fireball. Now listen to me, Lucius. The skill can only be used sometimes and in the most extreme situations. Each time you make a sacrifice for me, you can attain the skill, but only for a short time until the power dissipates. Oh, that's very good. What talent. Just got home from eating with Mom. I went weeks without a proper night's sleep. I just couldn't wrap my head around everything. As if something was evading me. I resorted to the church for help. My hope was that they could visit the house and maybe help some of the people there. Offer counsel. Whatever it is, Priest Stu, I was wrong. Predictably, there was another accident. This time in the garden. One of the most bizarre things I had ever seen. I had no solid explanations and the press were hounding the department for information. Those vultures were constantly circling the mansion. Everything in my world was falling apart. I was interviewing Charles Wagner in a daily basis now. Tried to tell me this was in a totally different realm. His father, Fabius, who I thought was a little baddie, gone missing by the stage. Had gone missing. Everything presumed he just took off to escape the stress. Oh, okay. What's really going on, Dad? Have we been cursed? Do we have enemies? Are we being extorted? Or is this... Don't talk such nonsense, Charles. We're grabbing at straws. I know enough about your past mob ties. I know how we got our money. You don't know shit and don't ask. You just be thankful for what I'm giving you. Have you no feelings, Dad? Why didn't you come to Tom's funeral? He was a wastrel and he died a deadbeat's death. He was no son of mine. That's cold by any stretch. You're a heartless, bitter old man. We have given you everything you could ever possibly have. Wanted? And now it's time for payback. There are events at foot... sorry, we couldn't read that properly. I'm going to lose this election. My world is falling apart. Lucius won't speak. Nancy's losing her mind. And you're crazy too. We're all just pawns in the larger scheme of things. These people, they're all just fodder for death's eventual side. You only need to play your role, Charles. Be a good boy. There are rewards for those who endure the end. To the end. Good afternoon, miss. I'm Father Legel of the Winter Hill Diocese, and this is Father De Cosimo. We've heard of the unfortunate tribulations that have befallen this house, and we've come to offer a blessing for better days for this place. Would the master or mistress be home? Who's that? What? Get the hell out of my house. Bloody parasites. Take your skirts back to the poor mix in town. They swallow you, Jesus crap. Now get it off my lawn or I'll give you a reason to pray for your Easter bunnies. Peddling their crap here on my property. Make sure they're let out those gates. Who are you? What are you doing here? Ah, you surprised me. I'm Wayne Preston from the Herald. I'd like to work with you about recent events here at Downton Manor. I'm willing to pay handsomely for information. Don't you know who I am? Oh, Mr. Wagner, I'm so sorry. I tried the doorbell, but there was no answer. Looked like it would rain, so I simply... You're trespassing. I could have you shot. Hey, wait now. This takes place in Georgia. That's not every state has like such laws, we think, but this takes place in Georgia. Come on, my boy, it's time we talked. So you have been... Ow, cramp. And you found the chamber. Well done, Lucius. We gotta cram all of some... Get your clothes on and meet me down there. Don't let anyone see you on the way. I noticed that not everyone is sleeping. April 1st. It's just a joke. So now we need to get to the other side. Whoops. How else do we do that then? Oh yeah, via the balcony. Do we have to distract the mother? Yeah, right. Great, now we don't have any power. Charles, Will, anyone here? Mechanics can fix lights, can't they? Right, fix the lights. Fix the lights. Waffle W. Malicious power outage, no words. I'm saying sorry, mechanic on the job. Hey, you don't look too good. We should fix. Oh God, we need to pause real quick. We go. Oh good, I found you. Is everybody alright? What's going on here? Probably nothing, so your wife just got a little scared. This is the target too, yeah, apparently you can't do that then. What's going on? Is the murderer in the house? Seems like a power outage. I go look at the fuse box. We got confused where we need to go. We know the layout of this house in our head. God, we would rebuild this if we could. Downton Manor is like the coolest building one of the coolest buildings we know. So, you've been led here. You found the chamber. Well done, Lucius. My two dumbass kids played down in these cellars for years and never suspected a thing. I had this chamber built with the mansion, you know, back in the day. This is where it all happens, Lucius. This is the heart of Dante Manor. All sorts of things have happened here. I have entertained guests of the highest stature. Now is the time for you to discover your destiny. You have a calling, Lucius. I have been expecting you for much longer than you can imagine. My sons have been a disappointment to me, but it is you who I have been waiting for. You will show us all the way. But you've been reckless in your learning, Lucius, jeopardized everything. You've brought too much attention on us, and now we have to deal with it. You can't risk discovery. Deal with it. You can't risk it. Don't worry, after we dispose him in the right way, you will become much stronger. This is a holy place where the blood will work for us. Well, mainly for you. That's you, isn't it, my boy? Why don't you talk? Are you the prophecy? The master said that he will take his due from my bloodline. I'm sure you are what he meant. Get this table ready for the ritual while I find the correct scripture. Ah, that's how they solve this here. For blue bowl? That's different in the original. The purple bowl. They have symbols on them instead of colors. But yeah, here, limitations, right? It makes more sense for an old game like this. Yeah, we'll just get confused what button to press. We have the red bowl. Hey, bro. Oh, never mind. That's what we would need the super glue for now. Right. We forgot that one of them is broken. That's what we need the super glue for. Hello, grandson. So now we use the matches to... Or do we use the matches? Do we just use our fireball ability? No, we have to use them. Now we get the ritual dagger. And use it on him. Oh, my head. What is this place? What the hell? Just let me go, okay, little boy? Okay, now let's just calm down and try to figure out what happened here. was more difficult than it needed to be. That is so easy in the 3D game. It is so easy. It is so easy. Christ, this is hard here. The Book of Leviathan, Anton LaVey. Prepare, wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near by then come up. Jesus said, what were you getting into? He finds his, Nancy, I think Lucius might be cursed. That's the only explanation I can find. Dad has been missing for weeks, and it seems he was into some really crazy occult stuff. I can't rule out the possibility that my father had something to do with this, but we need to get Lucius to a psychologist to find out. He can't tell us anything himself. Oh my god, Charles, have we not been through enough already? Now we need to kill the teacher. Yeah, but we need something first before we... Need to go on the other side and get the gun. Hello, sir. I was just wondering, have you any particular task for me today? Yeah, I forgot about that. Can you give me a minute? I just need to find something first. No problem, sir. There's also a key near the papers. Looks like a drawer key. Wait, wasn't the drawer key for the drawer on the other side, we think? Oh, oops, not here. That's only the servants. Yeah, 6/6/1966. Who would have thought? Yes, Lucius, something not right. I need to check this out. Now we get the bullets. Wait. 6. 6. 19. 6. And now we make the teacher a funny day. Libby and Lucian have been waiting. Let's start our lesson. How much is 1 plus 1 plus 1? Very good. How much is 1 plus 2 minus 2? Very good. How much is 6 minus 4 is 3 plus 7 is oh god, sorry with math. Plus 10 minus 4 is 6 plus 5 is 11 minus 8 is... It must be 2, sorry, we can't do math anymore, we're dehydrated and our next subject is biology. You have a biology book with you? Not a biology book, let's see if... Oh yeah, now we need to... Where can we... Why can we not place the gun on his desk? That's how you do it in the original. Oh, that's why. We thought we loaded the gun, did we not? Huh? we thought we loaded it in the inventory. Things just kept deteriorating. The boy's tutor killed himself. Everything should have been clear by now. But something was obscuring the truth. The gun he used belonged to Charles Wagner. But at the time of the shooting, Wagner was talking to his chauffeur in a different room. The gun was kept in a safe in Wagner's office and not even loaded. It baffles me how the teacher could have gotten to it. It made me think. He could have blackmailed the driver somehow and arranged this whole thing. But it was all just speculation. The mansion was in complete disorder. Mrs. Wagner was clearly suffering and in a fragile state. Some of the people I interviewed told me they heard her talking to herself and laughing without any reason. Who could blame her, especially after what happened next? It would have taken a genie to pull this one off. We did manage to discover that Uncle Tom's little film bin had another purpose. So there might have been a small hole for an opportunity. I just couldn't figure out how. Mr. Wagner was now completely convinced that somehow his family was cursed. It all seemed very far-fetched at the time. MacGuffin. Now we do Peeping Tom. Did we find the hairdryer already? No. What do we have to do now? Oh, we read that out loud. I'm sorry. The peeping holes can see straight to the bathroom path. Oh, it's locked, of course. Huh? What? What? That is really weird how that works. Ah, okay. But you can do it at some point. This case has aged me considerably, Mr. Wagner. I'm no happier about being back here than you are here to see me. I'm ready to take a whole new angle on things here. Another accident, right? I know it's starting to sound like a broken... Well, from the inside, so that was only what it looked like. No, my gut is telling me something. Our stomach is just what to... Just do what you have to do. I honestly believe with Bunkers that nothing can stop this. I hadn't ruled it out that either. I asked the parish priest to come and offer counsel. So I told them to come here. My father reacted quite badly. So I can't always read that fast. I need to find your father, Mr. Wagner. Your father, Mr. Wagner. I really believe you can provide us with more information. I don't know how much longer I can keep the feds off this. Asking me questions about a reporter who went missing. Who was investigating your family when it happened. Overdose of fumes. Ah, now we kill the driver. Go to our target. Yeah, we need to distract the guy. In the original, you could just pick that up, but here you can't. Can you hear that? I think there's something wrong with the washer again. Do we have to distract him with the music tape or something? Is that it? We make him use the thing there to pass himself out. It is different in the original. You can just it's so much easier. No, sir, I didn't see anything. I was in the other room trying to fix the washer. When I came back, the car was running and it was lying on the floor. Let me get this straight. You went in the next room and didn't hear the car starting by itself? No, sir, I didn't hear anything over the music. I know how it sounds, but I swear I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, right. Well, you can explain that to the judge. I'm gonna go get the deputy here, so this is just to make sure you don't do anything stupid. I am the Lord of Hellfire, and I bring you... You need to act quickly. Yeah, so... Yeah. What the hell happened here? I left the room for like 5 seconds. Holy shit, is that Will? I just had coffee with him this morning. I can't take much more of this. We need to leave this godforsaken place. We're not going anywhere. Call the paramedics and let them know we have another body here. Why are we still here? We should leave now. We're not staying a minute longer inside the house. Nancy, I need you to be calm. I've called the priest for help. If they can't, no one can. You can't still seriously believe that a 7-year-old boy could be behind this. That's what I'm going to find out. In the meantime, stay away from Lucius. Listen, Charles, I'm going to wait for you in the garden with our son. If you don't show up, then we will leave without you. That thing is not our son, and I'm going to prove it to you. American schizophrenic. The original gives you a save point there, so... Just saying. Return with evidence, you must hurry. Why can't we... And the other thing is... Oh yeah, yeah. Now he shoots his wife. What have I done? Oh no, this can't be. I swear it wasn't me. It was the boy. He's the Antichrist. We saw the whole thing. It's over now. You're under arrest. Get your hands off me. This took way longer than it should have. Stay with the kid. I go after him. I'll call for backup. He eluded us somehow until we finally caught him in the act. All the signs of his deteriorating mental state had been there all along. I remember watching him pull the trigger on that nail gun. It felt like time was slowing down as the nail went through her skull, ripping pieces of her brain with... Yeah. They enjoyed making that scene. Her body fell to the ground like a lifeless ragdoll, and all the questions, all the mysteries, the suspicions were put to rest. Charles Wagner filtered right in front of our eyes. When we tried to apprehend him, he managed to escape. I told the deputy to take care of the kid who witnessed the whole horrible event. I went after the perpetrator. I was in close pursuit when I lost the control of the car and crashed into a ditch. I tried to notify the deputy. There was a chance Wagner would double back to the mansion. But there was no answer. When I finally arrived, the worst had already happened. Yeah, I tried to move, but... Yeah, we'll try to... Yeah, we'll try to move. Yeah, we'll try to move. But it's so... Okay. Oh, now we can fire? Yay! He was no easy target. Now we go out of here. Oh. You know how that worked? You're supposed to get into the other room. Oh, you can stand directly next to the... Jesus Christ, you have to be fast then. Oh! Cosimo, leave you on Holy Spirit. I command you to leave this child. Killed him too. Kill 19%. It just makes you unable to target him with a fire. No. Just... Haha. Did it. Take that, daddy. Ain't you, MacGuffin? What a good cop. Shoots innocent people. We don't know why the credits are rolling so slowly. Maybe that's on purpose, but this was Lucius Demake. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Like how it's controlled, it's a bit. We find it a bit clunky. That's why all games are a bit difficult. But cool. Now we played all Lucius games. We'll try to get the achievements, rest of the achievements for this game, and yeah, it was cool. A bit stressful to control, but we remember that the last part and the origin was also, because you have two routes, the puzzle route and the action route that you can take, and like one is much more difficult than the other. I think it was the puzzle route. So like they expect you to take the action route, just shoot them, and that's so easy. But the puzzle route is more like here, and it's quite difficult to pull off. Oh, we did it.